fortune awaits in Blood and Plunder. Set sail in the golden age of piracy and claim the riches of the Caribbean at beastsofwar.com. Fight for the Iron Kingdoms as a warcaster. Take control of the mighty jacks, arcane devices, and dark sorceries to bring the fight to the War Machine Hub on beastsofwar.com.
Hello everybody, I am joined by Rob from Mantic,
Hey,
and today it is time for a Let's Play of Warpath. Now,
here we go.
This is the rebirth of Warpath, let's be honest here, because you've had your Gen 1, we're now onto a new edition of the rules, and it's time to learn to play. So I've been looking forward to getting back into this world, and it's been a long time coming. So Rob, do you want to take us through some of the basics of what we're going to cover in this video?
Yeah, sure. So this is actually based on the Operation Heracles set. So that's a two-player kind of set, an introductory one, basically, which is the Enforcers versus the Forge Fathers.
Who doesn't love Space Dwarves? Come on, who doesn't love Space Dwarves?
Everybody.
Yeah. Wait,
so you've got the beard, so I guess that's why you've gone for the Forge Fathers,
yeah, but you
right?
just said everybody doesn't love Space Dwarves.
Well, I don't, because I'm Enforcers.
You're some kind of monster.
So what's happening in Heracles is there's this planet Triton, where the Enforcers have found that there's this kind of special metal, this really precious metal, because kind of in Warpath, what you're finding is it's corporations basically own entire planets.
Yes.
They buy them, they sell them, they strip them of their assets. It's like capitalism gone bonkers.
Yeah.
So we're on Triton. They found this precious metal here. Unfortunately, the Forge Fathers is actually...
A precious metal, you say?
Yeah.
I'm going to stroke my beard menacingly at you, my good
Yeah, because this turns out it's like this mythical metal that it's written into their lore. They love to get hold of. To them, it's worth, well, it's priceless, basically. Yeah. So they're not going to let the Enforcers take it.
Of course not. That's our legendary metal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this belongs to us, sir.
Yeah, they're going to get hold of it. Because the Forge Fathers are one of the few kind of races within the kind of Warpath universe that are really standing up to the corporations and the Enforcers. You know, they've got all the tech. They've got a lot better weaponry than the Enforcers, even though these guys are in their kind of special armor. These are humanity's finest. But compared to the Forge Fathers...
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Well, you see, this is one of the things. For those of you who don't know the background to Warpath, it's actually a really rich background to get into because of the way it's set up. Because it's not just your standard space opera. It's actually taking the world today and sort of planting it into that sort of a time frame. Because you still have, you know, people casting rebellions, alien races are coming in, cultural differences are kicking off between them, and it's fantastic. Yeah. So, cultural difference today. You've got my metal, son. Give it back.
And you want it back. So in this scenario, this is like the kind of first scenario that we'll play in Heracles. And again, it's just to learn some of the mechanics of Warpath. Yeah. Because one of the big things is there are actually two ways to play. There's Warpath, which is kind of the big scale games where your guys are on team bases like this, or there's Firefight.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, if you actually take me through who you are fighting with today, who are each of the units that you have?
Okay, fine.
So if you cycle through them quickly there, tell me who's who on the tabletop.
Okay, so these are your classic Enforcer strike team.
Yep.
Armed with assault rifles. These are very, very fast. They can get across the battlefield pretty quick because they've got speed 8. You've got some more Enforcers here. Here you've got the Pathfinders. Okay. These, again, are kind of elite troops. They're good at getting kind of advanced. These are scouting parties, basically. So they can kind of do some sneaky stuff. I may or may not
tell you about that. We're deployed and stuff, so we'll see what they do.
We've got some more. This is an Enforcer assault team here. So they're armed with the wrist blades. So they're really good in close combat. Because as well as shooting, there will be times when a punch in the face is going to be pretty effective. Particularly with a wrist blade as well. That's going to be quite nasty.
Well, I mean, like, once in a while, you know, even whenever you're in high-tech armor, sometimes it's time to break out a shiv and just stab a person. Yeah.
And they have got an upgrade as well, which is this Incinerator. So he's a flamer. So he's going to be very good at clearing buildings, potentially. And then finally, we've got some more Pathfinders here with the brilliant dog drone. I love this thing. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want a futuristic space dog?
With a gun on its back.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Boston Dynamics. I'm looking at you. All right, so on my side of the table, Ben, if you can quickly cycle me through and tell me who I have here. So who is this unit? So they're the Rikers. They're like the flamers. They're armed with like futuristic flamethrowers. Again, they're great at clearing buildings, getting people out of the way. If you move on to the next ones. Yeah, so in here. These are your veterans. Yep. So these are the hardened space dwarfs. These are the guys that have been in a lot of battles. They know what they're doing. They can be relied on when it comes to it. They've also got a rocket launcher and missiles, so they'd be good for anti-tank. Explosives, you say? Yeah. I think I'll have some of those. And lastly, who do we have here?
Steel Warriors.
Steel Warriors.
So they're the backbone of the Forge Fathers. Again, very, very good. They've got upgrades as well, which is the Hailstorm cannons. So you're going to be firing a lot of shots at me.
Excellent. All right, so our mission is very simple in this one then. This is the first one from the new
this is the first one from Heracles. This is really when we're getting to grips with things like moving, shooting, assault. So what's happened is the Forge Fathers have found out the Enforcers are bunked down.
Right.
We can't basically move from this position. We're in Hope's Reach, which is this town that's been blocked off. We don't want to let our resources go.
Yeah.
We're not going to let them go without a fight. And then the Forge Fathers are coming in. So you've got 4 turns to get into my deployment area.
4 turns to get into your deployment area.
Yeah.
Well, we're dwarves. We're natural sprinters. We will make it.
Yeah, for once, it must be unusual for a dwarf to actually have to come across the table. Normally they stand there and shoot.
What's this walking malarkey you're talking about? All right, so I need to get into your deployment.
Yeah.
And I assume you're just trying to kill me down.
I am going to try and bunker down. And actually, it's the opposite. Considering these are normally a fast kind of side, I'm going to be kind of bunkering down and trying to shoot you as you come across the field.
It's actually really interesting that that's how you're going to introduce people to the actual game, is saying, no, you're not doing what you're good at.
Yeah.
You're going to actually play at what you're not so good at and then learn from there. It's interesting. It's a very nice little system. So, first things first, let's begin.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Deployment's all done?
Yeah, we've done the deployment. Well,
what?
Can we just talk about terrain first?
Okay, terrain it is. So, what do we have on the table?
Well, because I might do something sneaky in a minute, just that's the only reason I'm asking. So, we've got all the different terrain here, and before the game starts, you need to decide whether it's kind of blocking terrain, it's going to block line of sight, or whether it's defensible terrain or fortified terrain. Okay. So, something like these over here.
So we have a couple of big barracks at the back. Anyone who's seen the recent Warren's map will know this is War Games EU table that we've actually put together. So their map, their terrain. Yeah. It actually works really well for Warpath. It's got that nice hefty feel to it.
Very good, yeah.
So, so we'll do some fortified terrain at the back. I doubt if that'll really come into play.
No.
Because I'm not going near that. I'm just coming straight for you.
Straight in the middle. Big kind of fight in the middle, I guess.
So the big cargo containers, what would we say they are?
We'll say they're defensible terrain. So defensible terrain means you can actually get in there and start shooting if there's windows. I mean, there probably isn't any windows on this, but we can shoot from the kind of entrances.
Yeah, well, that'll then be okay because I've marked my guys here with the little blue token that they are inside the buildings. Yeah. So that'll hopefully come in handy. Yeah. I think I'm going to be fair here, and you see this set of pipes? I'll say that's defensible as well because you can imagine, enforcers or force others crawling through the pipes to actually get to the other side. Okay. So kind of makes sense to me. Makes sense to you?
Yeah, definitely. And in fact, I'm glad you said that, Justin.
Have I just? Okay.
You've tripped yourself up here potentially.
One of the greatest things that has ever been said: never interrupt your enemy while he's making a mistake. What mistake have I made?
So if it's defensible terrain, my Pathfinders have a special rule called Recon, which means they can actually start indefensible terrain outside of my deployment zone and outside of your deployment zone. So
are you going to put them in there?
It would be rude not to.
Okay, go ahead. So you're going to deploy them in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
that could be a mistake because you could come in and charge me, but we'll see.
Possibly. Okay, so that basically, does that finish setup or is your other...
No, I'm going to leave these here. I think I don't want the dog climbing through all these pipes as well. I think he can stay there.
Okay. All right, well, that'll be interesting. So just to be clear for everybody, my deployment was 18 inches in this. What was yours?
Mine was 12.
Yeah, so you're in there, you're well outside of mine because if I quickly measure on the tabletop, I think I've put these guys at max distance about, I'm holding them back just a little, just so that I'm not hanging my ass out in the breeze.
And you can start in defensible terrain as long as it's all within your kind of deployment area.
Well, I mean, you assume before things kick off, they have time to sneak up, get into position.
Yeah, exactly.
Get ready to bring the blades out.
Yeah.
Okay, so who gets the first turn?
You get the first turn.
Excellent.
You're the attacker. I'm the defender. So come at me.
Okay. Now, important thing. So for actually moving building to building, as it were. Now, the system does it allow me to say from here, run it through this building, out this building, out of this building, and into the next one. Yeah.
So you can. The kind of idea of defensible terrain is you can move out and back into another one. What you couldn't do then is kind of move straight out again, because otherwise you could sneak across the kind of battlefield. So you can start in a defensible terrain, move out, and move into another one as well.
Okay. Important thing then, when I'm in a building, am I where I am inside the building, or is it just I am at any point in the building?
You imagine they get in there, they all run around. If there's windows, they'd run and they'd be standing at the windows ready to shoot out. So actually, that whole piece then counts as your kind of
where my
line of
squad
sight.
are.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to activate this squad first.
Yeah.
Because that means I think for movement, dwarves are quite slow. They've got 4-inch movement.
Yeah.
But they're anywhere inside here.
Yeah.
So I can do a run action.
Yeah. So a bit like if you've played Dead Zone, you can do long or short actions.
Right.
So short actions are things like moving, shooting.
Yeah.
Whereas long actions are like running or putting yourself on Overwatch, that kind of thing. So yeah, you could easily. Even dwarves can run that far, I think.
Yeah, well, so it basically means I can run from this front edge of the building and have more than enough to actually jump into the other building here.
Yeah.
And just be anywhere inside there, which I think will come in useful, because if I'm trying to get right the way across to your side of the board, that gives me basically free movement, is what I'm seeing it as here. I can get a little quicker. Yes, I'm being a little gamey, but it's how my brain's working, and I'm sure it'll give you some cinematic moments in your games.
Yeah.
So that's them done. Do I move to my next unit, or does it switch about?
No, so it's alternating activations.
Okay.
So unlike, say, our other game, Kings of War, where it's, you know, I move all my guys, you move your guys, you can kind of react a bit more in this one. So activations and knowing when a unit's activated is actually quite key for things like assaulting, because you can actually react.
Yes.
So knowing kind of the order in which to actually start activating stuff is actually quite an important part of the tactics in this one. So,
well, I mean, like this is a thing I talk to people about a lot, is the levels of wargaming.
Yeah.
So I imagine Kings of War is sort of the next scale up from this. This is more that close-knit tactical insertion, squad-based game.
Yeah.
Kings of War, it's big mass blocks of infantry, just going hammer and tongs at each other.
Yeah, I mean, actually, the kind of beauty of Warpath is it can scale up to those huge games. I mean, we could have probably twice the size of this with all the tanks, all the vehicles, all the units.
Yeah, well, I will say I like the fact that our units are just on single basis. I'm not having to move every individual guy. It's going to speed things up a little bit, I think.
Yeah, so the brilliant thing about the movement bases is in Warpath you can then kind of move them all at once. You can create teams. So these guys over here, your Steel Warriors, for example.
Yeah,
that is actually
a single team.
Yeah, or you can have them as individual kind of units as well.
Yeah.
So
that's me done.
Okay. Well, Enforcers, very mobile, very quick at moving. So they've actually got an anti-grav special rule.
Okay. Have you got little jump packs on?
Yes, basically. Yeah, I can, like Boba Fett, I can kind of fly up. So I'm going to do, I can actually move 5, so I can easily kind of jump up onto there.
Okay, so you're on the building, not in the building.
Yeah, I'm on top of the building now.
Tokens.
Yeah. So yeah, we've used these kind of shields here just to dictate, indicate who's in the building and who's kind of on top of it. Yeah. So the reason why I've gone on top of it is because then I can very nicely.
Do you have a line of sight?
Yeah.
So from there down through here.
Yeah.
Okay, am I in cover?
Yes, you are.
I need to know how cover works here as well.
Okay, so the way cover works is if at least half of your base is kind of behind cover, that means you're kind of counted in cover. And what that does is that means I then have +1 to hit.
Okay.
So the way it works is when you want to shoot, for example, if you look at your stats, you have an accuracy rating.
Right.
And that's what you need to get to actually hit the unit first. And then any of those that hit, that are a success, you then roll to wound.
Got it.
We'll kind of come to as we go along.
Okay.
So when you're in cover, normally my guys, the Enforcers, they're pretty handy with a weapon. They're hitting on 3+. Yeah. Yep. But unfortunately, because you're in cover, that goes up to 4+. Okay. Which is not too bad.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
If it keeps them alive, I will definitely take it.
Yeah. So in that case, this is kind of your standard of forces. Yeah. So I get 6 dice.
Oof.
So what you do is on your stats, you'll actually see there are different weapons, and depending upon the weapon you're using, that'll dictate how many dice you use. So I have got, for example, if I look on my stats here, I've got the laser assault rifle. It has a range of 18 inches, which...
Oh, you should be well in. Oh, you're right.
No, I'm not actually.
Ah.
Oh dear, hang on.
Lovely.
It's because I was thinking they had a burst laser. Okay, well that kind of changes my plans. So in that case, I'm just going to stick them there and they're going to kind of wait and bide their time a bit.
Okay, now if you had wanted, I am happy enough for you to put them inside the building instead, if you think that would be a little better for them.
Okay, let's say they've gone inside then. Yeah.
Just because it's a friendly game and we're learning, I think I don't want to just have you make a mistake.
No.
You've jumped up on top of the building and then my guys can just walk forward and just shit the hell out of you.
Okay, that was Normally you can pre-measure, so what I should have done was pre-measured that. So,
okay, so you can pre-measure in this
Yes,
game?
you can, yeah.
Important to note at home.
Yeah, like Kings of War.
All right. What I think I'll do, so you count as being anywhere inside this, yeah?
Yeah.
So what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have this unit here go for a charge.
Right.
So,
now, I might stop you there, Justin. I'm going to, because it's a friendly game and you've just helped me out here,
Okay.
I'm going to help you out now.
Okay.
Like I was saying earlier, it's important to look when units have activated or when they're ready to activate.
Yeah, well, they've not activated it, so they're a threat. They need to die.
But the problem is, if I haven't activated, I can actually react to your charge.
Okay, got it.
So what you can do as a react is I can blaze away, which basically means I just try and shoot you, hitting on a 6+. Well, I won't do any damage, but I could potentially add suppression markers to you.
Okay.
And the reason why sometimes it's better to add suppression rather than kind of wounds is because once you're suppressed, it means your movement's halved. You're not as good at shooting. You're not as good at assaulting.
I need to be careful of this. My dwarves are not incredibly quick.
So what would happen is all of a sudden your movement, if you're suppressed, is going down to 2. So you're moving 4 at full pelt.
Okay.
So
well, I mean, like what I could do instead, I could just shoot them down here, try and get some wounds in.
Yeah.
But you're in a defended piece of terrain, so I'm guessing I'll get that modifier to my shooting.
So you'll have to. So what do your guys normally? I think they normally.
So these are just the Steel Warriors. Yeah. So they're normally on a 4+.
They'd be on a 5. What you could do is you could choose to blaze away. So the difference is when you blaze away, all your successful hits add suppression markers. So if you get a lucky roll, you could be adding 4, 5. It depends how many dice you roll, but you could be adding quite a few suppression markers to my guys, which is then means I won't be able to react because I'll be suppressed.
All right.
So you kind of got to think of tactically when you want to kind of activate your different units.
All right. So yeah, I actually will activate the Steel Warriors unit, and I'll have them blaze away at that. Yeah, sure. So how do I figure out how many shots I have here? Because I'm seeing I've got 2 teams. Yeah. But I'm still just seeing that they've got Hailstorm Rifle with 4 shots. Yeah. And Assault Weaponry with 4. Okay. So how do I work this out?
So that are the stats for one kind of block of unit. So when you've got a team, when you've got kind of more than one unit in that team, you'll roll them both.
All right, so I would get 8 shots.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Very, very simple. Team 1.
So if you want to blaze away, it's always on a 6+.
8 dice. I will blaze away because if I can suppress you and then lock you down and then get to assault you, I think that'll be really useful for me. So let's see what I get here. Looking for 6s. I get 1. Okay. So I'll take it. You know, nobody's dead, but no, I'll take it.
So the way that suppression works is that kind of just 1 isn't really going to do a lot. It's what you have to do is you have to get to the unit's nerve rating. Okay. And kind of once you equal their nerve rating, that means then they're suppressed, their movement goes down, they can't really do a lot. And if you double their nerve rating, then they're actually grounded. Right. So when they're grounded, it's often game over.
So they're just hunkering in, going, nope, don't like this. Keeping my head down. I want this.
This was a mistake. They're all sitting there, kind of hands on their head, in tears.
Yeah. I want to go home to my family. I miss my wife.
Yeah. And so what you've got to do is, if you are kind of grounded, you've got to roll a dice, d6, and you've got to try and roll under your nerve.
Oh, okay. Just for curiosity, what is their nerve?
So let me have a look. So that's your Pathfinders. Yeah, they have a nerve of 3. Okay. So they can take it a little bit, but they're not going to be. They're not too hot in a combat situation.
Well, then, you're on a 50-50 to get yourself back in the fight, so that's not bad. All right, well, I believe that's all I could really do. Yeah. Because I've done the short action to shoot. Yeah. Is there anything I can do after that? Could I shoot again?
No, you can't do the same thing twice. You could move out if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, I didn't think you would. So, although bear in mind, you've got to start getting across here by turn 4.
That is a fair point. I'm going to risk it. Okay. I'm going to risk it. This could be the worst mistake I ever made, but I'm going to risk it. So these guys, they've got a movement of 4, and it's just from the edge of the building, yeah? Yeah. So this team will go here, and the other team will go... Oh.
Yeah, they have to be within, so you can put them just next to them.
That's fine. I'll just pop them to the side here. And I know that they're lining up at the back of that, so I'll just, next time I move them, I'll move them back into that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, that's me done.
Well, thanks so much for moving them out into the open, Justin.
Well, you see, here's the thing. I'm now presenting you with a tempting target.
Yes.
Because you've got a tempting target here, but it's already went.
Yeah.
Whereas you've got a less tempting target here, but they've not went. So
yeah.
I'm giving you some choices.
And the thing is, if I now take that bait, which I assume is what you've been quite cunning here.
No, I'm not being cunning. This is just me going, I'll risk it.
And if I shoot you, then actually, it's not going to be great because obviously then I will be kind of activated, which means if those guys want to charge in, they can. So again, it's all thinking about when you are going to do your stuff.
It's threat assessment. It's so many games these days have that great threat assessment to them, and it's something that a lot of people, you really need to learn it, guys.
Yeah. So they've activated. Obviously, you've got your guys hunkered down in here. Now, once you're in defensible terrain, you can't actually take suppression tokens.
Right.
So you imagine you're kind of in there, you're ducking along the bullets. So
you
really,
feel a little safer with a steel bulkhead head next to you.
So really, if I want to take those guys out, I need to be shooting a lot, basically. So.
And do you have anything that'll sort of ignore that?
I have my kind of Pathfinders here, and they have actually the suppressive rule because they've got sniper rifles. So I would add one suppression token to you no matter what, even if you're in there. So I could do that, and they are with the dog. So okay, I'm going to do that because they are going to roll quite a lot of dice, hopefully, with their sniper rifles.
Okay, are they moving around them first?
No, we're going to stay back. We're going to do typical dwarf tactics, actually. I'm going to stand back here and just wait for you to come to us.
All right. Important question then. Whenever you stand still and shoot, if you forfeit your movement, can you get like bonuses for aiming or anything like that?
No. Okay. So you have to kind of...
Important to know.
Yeah. So I'm going to shoot these guys. So now actually, with this team, I've got two different weapons because I've got the dog drone. He's got a burst laser. And then the Pathfinders have got either a sniper rifle or pistols.
Right.
So you basically choose which one you want to do. So let me just... So I'm going to measure this time to make sure.
And I assume for range you measure to the building that I'm
in. So I because you imagine you could be at the front. You know, it doesn't matter. You kind of...
Because you'll be ran in and took up defensive positions somewhere in the building.
Exactly. So you're out of range of my pistols, but you are within range of...
Your snipers.
My sniper rifle. Right. So I get 4 dice for the sniper rifle. And I also get 4 dice for the dog.
Okay.
The reason I'm going to use 2 different colours is because they've got different armour piercing.
Okay.
So when it comes to wounding...
Well, roll your dice, and then when we get to that, we'll explain.
So we'll say green for the dog.
Yeah, that'll do.
And black for these guys. They're still both hitting on... Well, normally they'd hit on 3s, but you're in that defensible terrain, so they're hitting on 4s.
Okay. Oh, there's a few there.
Okay, so we said black. Black for the dog, wasn't it? And then... Okay, so I've got...
5 hits.
There you go. And so so black for the dog and green for the dog.
So I assume your snipers, because they hit, they just automatically put suppression on? So
because normally that wouldn't happen, but because I've got that suppression rule and I've hit with my snipers, they actually do get it. So the reason why I was rolling 2 different coloured dice is because the sniper rifle has armour piercing 2, the dog has armour piercing 1. Right. So now what I need to do to wound is if you can tell me what your defense is.
Okay, so that's my Riker? Okay, so they have a defense of 5 up. And then I assume your armour piercing drags that back. So the 2 will bring it to a 3, the 1 will bring it to a 4.
Yeah, that's right. So 6s are always a success and 1s are always a miss, no matter what. So we'll roll for the dog first. So that was down to 4s.
Gets 1.
1, and then these guys... So 2.
Right, so how does that affect my unit then? I've now taken 2 wounds. Do I take 2 guys off, or...?
No, so the way it works in Warpath, and it works slightly differently in Firefight, but the way it works in Warpath is you have to get over their, or equal to, their resilience.
Okay.
So along with the nerve stat, you've got another stat called the resilience.
So they are resilience 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only way for me to remove that team off the table is to equal or better that resilience.
Now, let me make sure I've got this right. You're saying remove the team. So if you get that 4, the entire base goes?
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay, gotcha.
So what would happen if, for example, with the Steel Warriors, and I'd scored over, I think they're 4 as well.
Yeah, everybody on my side is a 4.
Okay. Then if I'd scored over 4 with them, I would remove one of your teams.
Right. And could you remove 2 teams in the one go? If I
was very, very lucky, yeah. If I got enough damage, I could potentially
So would you have to do 8 to remove both?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, well, if I was particularly good, I suppose I could get it. But
well, dice happen.
Yeah. But so these guys, I only got 2, so that means they're fine. Yeah. They're absolutely fine. They just kind of stand there, going, come at me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Well, actually, duck your head. The sniper.
Well,
over there.
yeah. But yeah, so that means these guys are done.
Okay. So it's on to me.
Yep.
It's on to me. Right. Well, the only unit I have left to activate is here. Do I want to actually try and go for you, or do I want to try and lock you down? I think I'll have these guys. What do they have? So this is the veterans.
Yeah.
So they have magma cannons and Mjolnir missiles. I think they're going to sit still.
Yeah.
And just fire everything at you. Can I fire the magma cannons and Mjolnir missiles, or do I have to choose?
No. So some of the weapons you'll see there's a little kind of mark next to them, which indicates.
Yeah, there's a little 4 dots beside it.
That means you have to choose which weapon you want.
Okay.
Some guys like the enforcers, and they've got the burst laser. It means you can actually fire the burst laser and the assault rifles at the same time.
Okay.
But those ones, yeah, you've got to choose.
Okay. I think I'm going to go for the magma cannons because it's AP6.
A nice choice. Yeah, yeah.
You know, you're in that cover.
Yeah.
I may as well go for it. I'm going to need 5s rolling 4 dice. I think I've done that right. Yeah.
Yeah. Have they got? Let's have a look. Just check.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you're going for the magma cannons. Yep, you're fine. So they've got.
So looking for 5s.
Yep.
1.
Yep.
All right. So I've got 1 hit.
Yep.
That's not going to do anything to you. Is there anything extra that they do?
No. So they've got anti-tank. So that if it was against a tank, they would do.
Oh, right. So should I have went for the Mjolnir
Actually, yeah,
missile?
maybe you. Like I say, let's reverse it. Yeah, you can go for the missiles instead.
All right. So it's got blast D3 plus 2.
Yeah, so that'll be better actually for the.
So it's automatically getting 2 hits for the one that I've done, and then I'm rolling a D3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
See how many more I do. That'll be 5 total.
Okay. Yeah.
So now I have to roll the wound.
So what happened there is the missile launchers have a special rule called blast.
Yeah.
And then for blast, you roll D3 plus 1
2.
or D3, and then you get that many dice to actually wound.
So that, because I rolled 5, that's the 3 on the D3.
Yeah.
Which brings me to 5. And I need your defense.
So my defense is these guys aren't particularly great. They're on 4s.
4s. Okay, so see if I can do some damage. That'll be 2.
Okay. Yeah.
But your resilience.
Yeah, you haven't done that. My resilience. Oh, you were close. My resilience. Well, actually, no, it's 4.
Worth a try, though.
Yeah, that was. I mean, and again, it's about locking down units to try and stop them reacting. Or, I mean, you could have. You were quite unlucky with your rolls there, but I mean, with a blast D3,
it was worth a shot. If I had got like 2 hits there, I could have very easily just blown you up in the pipes. So that's all of my units have now activated. In fact, we have little activation counters here. I'll put them down to actually mark that everybody's gone, just to keep everything above board. So as you can see, little green token, little green token, little green token, job done. Okay. So now you have units left over. So how does this work? Do you just get all your activations now?
That's right. And then the way it works is in the next turn is whoever finished first actually goes first next time. Right. So there is a kind of benefit
it levels it.
To finishing it out. Yeah, because you will get to have the advantage next turn. That's if I don't wipe you out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do some measuring here.
Yeah. So you're looking to see.
Yeah, I'm looking to see because I've got my enforcers here. What you can do, you can do optional upgrades. Right. So you can kit them out as a standard enforcer with their assault rifles. Yeah. Or I've taken one of my assault rifles out and put in a burst laser.
Right. So they're a little Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, basically. And normally in the game is you will kind of have these optional upgrades that obviously cost points. You could put a medic in there. Yeah. You could put a commander in there. Yeah. Because you would get command dice, which we'll come to later. But then the burst laser is really great because it's got a range of 28 inches.
Wow.
So it's a good one for locking units down. So in that case, I'm going to anti-grav, jump up onto here.
Okay. On top of the crates.
Yeah. And then I'm going to blaze away at these guys.
Down here? Okay.
Yep.
Youch.
Yeah. So my blaze away, I get 4 dice, 28 inches. So I was just making sure that I was in range this time. Yeah, that's no problems.
Yeah, you're in. Okay, this may sting a little.
Well, I'm not going to do any damage, but what I will be doing, hopefully, he says, is putting some suppression tokens on you and then setting you up for later.
That's the point. And I have no cover, nothing in the way, so it's just on your 3s.
Clear. So no, I'm actually hitting on 6s. Because Blaze Away is always a 6+.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, unless you've got something like these nasty guys here with their kind of flamers, and then they blaze away on a normal 3+.
Got it.
So, I've got 1. That's not bad. I'll take it.
Yep. So it's one suppression marker on these guys down here.
So again, it's not wounding you, but it's kind of setting you up potentially for me to do some more damage.
Yeah, I do like the little suppression markers you've done. The little 3D ones. That makes a big difference. You see, sometimes trying to pick up little flat tokens can be
it's really clear. You can very quickly survey the battlefield and see.
But it's not even that. It's just being able to grab one and pick it up. It makes it so much easier than fumbling about with tokens on a table.
Yeah, so they come in the Heracles set as well.
Ah, nice.
So yeah, you can use those.
Will people be able to grab those separately? Because I can imagine you're going to need a lot of those.
Yeah, so at the minute, everything's kind of on pre-order. The kind of Heracles is out later in April.
At the time of filming.
Yes, okay,
at the time of filming.
So yeah, but you can buy the sets, you can buy the rulebook separately, everything like that. So yeah, if you've already got, say, like a Dead Zone faction, actually to kind of get into the game, it doesn't take that much more to kind of get a few more kind of boosters or something like that, and then you can buy the rulebooks and the command tokens.
Yeah, I mean, I've been messing about with some of the Forge Fathers at home for Dead Zone. I've not had a chance to get them out on the table just yet, but I'm working away on them.
Yeah.
We may see them at some point. All right, so that unit's gone.
Yeah. So I've got my Pathfinders here, and I've got my Enforcers here.
Way down the back. Yes.
Yeah. So.
You coming for me?
Not yet. I'm going to play it cautious.
Being cagey?
Yeah. So actually, if they run,
oh, are they going into the big build?
They can pop into there.
All right. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So you'll need a little blue token to mark that they're inside.
Yep.
Oof. Oof. You keep going. I'm just.
I'm hopefully setting these guys up to because I'm a bit worried about your Rikers here with the Flamers because they are nasty.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the Rikers. They have a 12-inch range on them, so I think from here they could just blast you through there.
Yeah. And they've got. Well, I mean, we'll come to it in a minute, but they've got, because of their Flamers, they're very, very good at clearing buildings.
You see, that's just what I'm thinking. Is, are you maybe just feeding them to their death?
Possibly, yeah. Well, we'll see.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. Don't forget, I get the first turn next turn, or next round.
And then, so look, let's hit these. I'm not going to move out my pipes. I don't really fancy kind of charging you because my assault for my Pathfinders is, not great. They've got 6 dice on my assault, but there's no armor piercing, so it's going to be pretty tough. All right. So I'm just going to shoot you with my bog standard pistols. Have a few pot shots. Okay. Actually, I think I may go for these guys because if I can really suppress them,
you're going to go for the warriors.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can keep on suppressing them, then actually that could be quite useful. So, so I'm with my pistols. I get 6 dice.
Okay.
You're not in cover.
No.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yeah, and you'll be looking at the 5-ups again to wound.
Yeah. So that's, well,
50%.
Statistically, that's about right.
Yeah.
So I've got armor piercing 1.
Yep. So 4s.
Yeah. Oh, look at that 1.
Yeah.
So that's not enough to take any teams out, but I add another suppression marker.
Right.
So slowly again, it's always creeping up.
Now hang on. So my nerve is 2. Does that mean they're now at half speed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blast. Blast.
Yeah. So yeah, they are now suppressed. So they're not grounded, but they are suppressed. What you can do is you can use a long action to try and remove some of that. So it's D6 plus 1.
I'm not moving.
I know, that's a problem. You see, that's again. Do you kind of bunker down and kind of try and remove some of that? Or do you kind of keep on coming at me and hoping for the best?
We'll see what happens. So is that all of your stuff?
Yeah, that's all my guys done. So that's the end of my turn 1 and end of your turn 1.
All right. Tell you what, guys, we'll take a quick second to clear up here and we'll be back for round 2.
As usual, when I come on these things, I always make some kind of mistake. These guys shouldn't have taken a suppression marker because they are in defensible terrain. So as we were saying, unless you've got something like the sniper rifle, you don't take the suppression. Okay. So we'll put that aside, which puts them in a bit of a healthy situation, actually. I'm quite pleased about that.
Yeah, it makes them a little more of a threat to what I have down on the side of the table here. Yeah. May have to get clever. So I get to go first, yeah?
Yeah, because you finished first in the last turn. It means you go first in this one.
All right. Honestly, I'm going to have to work with what I've got here. These guys will activate. Anything special when they activate?
So actually, they've got a special rule called Headstrong.
Okay.
So when you activate them, you actually take off one of your suppression markers.
So let me get this straight. So at the minute, they're on their nerve, which is minus in their speed. Because of headstrong, I drop 1.
Yeah.
And they now go back up to full speed.
Yeah.
Guess what? They're running to the hills.
Okay.
So that'll give me an 8-inch move, which brings me right up to here. This unit, as I said in the last turn, is just right behind them.
Yep.
It doesn't bring them quite as far as I want it to, because I'd want it to be past your firing line here, but I think I'd still be in there.
Yeah, I can still peep out, probably from them pipes.
That's going to change what I'm having to do, but that's them done.
Okay.
So I'll put the little activated token beside them.
Yep.
Blast, blast, blast.
So obviously your aim is to try and get across to my deployment area.
Yeah, which is why I'm trying to run around outside of the firing arc of this, because if I can get these guys into here, they're safe from me for a turn. Didn't exactly work out, but worth the try.
Yeah. Whereas I need to try and slow you down. So the problem is it encourages me to kind of stay back because I need to try and outnumber you. So I don't really want to kind of cut. I don't really want to start coming too far forward. But hey.
I'm trying to deny you targets at the same time. It's the only thing you can do whenever you're facing a gun line is try and deny the targets as much as you can. Make those units essentially waste their points for a turn.
Yeah. Let's have a look. So you won't be. So if you were within 6 inches, I would have got a bonus to hit. You're not, so I'd still be
shooting out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to shoot out from the pipes.
Okay. Now, can I react to you shooting at me?
You can't react to me shooting. You can react to assaulting. So that's why I'm not assaulting you. I am shooting you.
Okay.
So I've got my pistols.
Yep. How many shots?
Just 6.
Okay. Just 6, he says.
Yeah, just 6.
Would you say cover, yeah or nay?
Yeah, I'd say so. Because if you imagine I could be anywhere in these pipes, so I'll give you the benefit. So I'll hit on. It's still hitting on 4s.
Aye.
Yeah. Oh, that's not too bad.
So that's 4 hits.
So 4 hits.
Okay.
So now I've hit. So you take a suppression.
Definitely taking a suppression.
And now I'm trying to wound. So I've got armor piercing 1. Your guys are on 5, I think. That is, so I need 4s. Come on, all these are going to hit. Gotta believe. No.
2. So 2 not enough to do anything.
No, so not enough to do anything, but you've got that suppression marker.
I think actually what I'm going to do now, these guys have now activated, yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll pop a little token beside them. I think I can assault them now.
Okay.
So 8 inches.
So actually you'll take the suppression.
Oh yeah, I activated
so
this goes away, yeah?
So you got headstrong, so you take that off.
Okay, and 8 inches brings me right into base contact here.
Yeah.
So how do we assault?
So assault works a little bit differently to shooting in that we both go for it.
Okay.
So I attack and you attack.
Simultaneous?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and also instead of rolling to hit, you're literally just rolling to wound.
Okay. So assault weaponry for the Storm Rage veterans is 4. So I'll get 4 dice?
4 dice, yep.
Okay.
I've got assault weaponry, I get 6 dice. So you're just going for your accuracy. You also get +1 for charging.
So I get +1 dice to my 4 I already have?
No, you would get +1 to your accuracy.
Okay.
If you were charging me in the open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So sorry, that was me. I was so because I'm in the pipes.
For gaming, we get overexcited. Calm down.
Because I'm hiding in these pipes. Yeah. You just kind of roll. It's not me.
So I get 4 needing 4s. Yeah.
Yep. And I get 6 needing 3s.
This may have been a bad plan.
Oh no, not judging by my roll.
Oh my god. All right. Well, there's 3 have landed. That
is incredible.
Rolling 5 2s. Okay, so I've landed 3 hits.
Yep.
What happens now?
So now as normal, we kind of look, see if you've hit my resilience. So you haven't. My resilience is 4. So
nothing.
Fine. No.
So I'm just poking the rifle barrels in with the bayonet on the end, going, is he in there? No. Is he in there? No. Is he in there? Is there something squishy? So nothing happens.
No. So that's it. So we both kind
of. Okay. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But that's their complete activation, yes?
Yeah, that's it.
So they'll get a token there. But I am, however, out of sight of most of everything else of yours here, which is...
Well, I can't shoot now because we're counted as kind of engaged as well. Right. So
okay.
So that's actually kind of quite sneaky there because you've stopped me being able to shoot them.
Well, here's a question as well. Just to make sure I've got it right. On the charge, it is at the run, yeah? Because I did have to move 8 there.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So once you run, and then once as long as you can hit that kind of unit or the terrain piece that they're in, then you kind of roll to assault.
All right, well, yours.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Where would you like to cause pain? Because I think I've got this bottom end of the table.
Yeah.
pretty well sewn up.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty good for me.
So these are. So actually now they are within range. They're within 18.
Am I in sight because I'm right in behind this?
Well, I could. So the way it's kind of an abstract line of sight in some ways. You kind of define. So if we say things like this, like the crates are height 1, the height 2. So if we say the pipes are height 3,
okay,
this would be height 3 as well. So I'd be on top of it, which means I could kind of see over it as well.
Okay, gotcha.
So again, a bit like Kings of War, where there's that abstract line of sight. So yeah, so I'd say if I'm on this one, which is height 3 as well, which is that, and then I'm height 2. So yeah, I'd say we can see those.
Okay, fair enough. So you're going to take a shot at them?
Yeah, and I'm going to. I'm going to try and take them out this time. Okay. I'm not going to mess about with this blazing away. So I've got laser assault rifle, which is 6 dice, and I've also got a burst laser, which is actually no, that's not the one with burst laser. That is just the normal one with assault rifles.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's just 6 die?
Yeah, just 6.
Yeah.
So you're in cover. So hitting on 4.
Yep.
So let's try if I can get more than 2s this time.
That'll be 3 hits.
Yeah, 3 hits.
So they will take suppression. Put that on there.
That means they're suppressed again, and then their defense is 4s. Steel warriors.
5s.
Oh, you're joking.
No, 5s.
So down to 4.
Yep.
So 2 hits.
Nada.
Again, that's not enough. But at least, again, they're suppressed.
You're dragging them closer. If you could get multiple units on them, you know, that headstrong I think is going to save me during this game.
Yeah.
I'll go on to my last activation, which is actually up here. And because these guys are counted as anywhere within this, I'm actually going to move around and see if I can reach from the edge. 12 inches is the range. So no, I can't reach them.
Thank goodness, they would have been
these guys.
Oh dear.
So what I'm going to be doing, bring up my sheet here. So range 12, 4 dice with blast 2d3. Ooh.
Yeah, these guys are really good at clip. Yeah, so saturation is great because normally, obviously, if you're in defensible terrain, you get +1 to your cover. Yeah. So it's harder to hit. But actually, they've got saturation because you imagine they're literally just shooting all the flamethrowers in. So you hit on 3+ no matter what.
Right, and so each of these hits, each one gets 2d3?
So, yeah. So this is going to be nasty.
I got 2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
So 2d3. That'll be 4.
Yep.
And that'll be another 2 is 6 hits.
Yep.
So, yeah, nice.
Not bad, yeah, so 6. So then my defense is, that's my assault team, they're on 5+.
5+.
Yeah. You've got no armor piercing, I don't think, for the...
double check. I will double check. AP1.
Okay, so down to 4s. Ugh.
It's fire.
Gets worse.
It's fire. It's
yeah.
So let's see what I can do here. That'll be 3.
3. Fortunately not, you needed 4 just to take them out. And again, because I'm in the building, I don't take any suppression tokens.
That's one kind of surprises me.
Oh, yeah, that?
And I dropped that. That's one that kind of surprises me because, you know, the building's burning. You know, surely you would panic if the building is burning and take a suppression token. Maybe they're just too busy kind of running around putting out all the fires. They've got the fire. They're going for the fire extinguishers. Well, they're in high-tech armor. Maybe it is an automatic extinguisher system just going...
Yeah, they're all their sprinklers. I'm not going to say where the sprinklers would come out from the suits, but...
Don't go there. Don't go there. The internet will run with it. So I'll put their activated token down, and now it's just your activations that are left.
Yep. So
who all do you have left to activate?
So I've got these guys, these guys, and these guys as well. So I've got 3. So I think we have a battle of the flamers here.
Oh God.
Because this is my assault team. They've got an incinerator. Right. So this is this guy here. So again, like I was saying, you can kind of take these out and put them in for different ones. So yeah, an incinerator is good to have with an assault team. Of course. So I think I'm going to try and flame you first.
How many dice?
So 2 dice. Okay. But I've got the saturation rule again, so it's hitting on 3s.
1.
So 1.
And what's the...
So I get 2 D3.
Okay. Here's where he gets 6. Oh. Here's where he does get 6.
Yeah.
I kid you not. 6. Yeah. God damn it. All right.
So 6 dice.
Roll your 6.
I've got armor piercing 1.
5's down to 4s.
Yeah. This is it.
Ooh.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You've got to be kidding me. That's 1. I'll take it. Again, no pinning.
No.
Not pinning it. Suppression.
Yeah.
Get the terms right, Justin. Naughty.
Oh, so yeah, they're done. So these guys here. Obviously now I can't shoot at them because they're now engaged with mine. So you can break away if you want as well. That counts as like a long action.
And is there anything like an Overwatch that you could run with?
Yeah, but there's no point now because obviously I can't react to anything.
Does it come off at the end of the turn?
Yeah.
Then? I see. Right, then it's just your last squad up the top here.
These guys.
Yeah.
So
could try and shoot me out of the building.
I could try and shoot out of the building. I mean, I'd get 4 for my dog, and I'd get the sniper rifle, which would be 4 for those. So I mean 8. Well, why not? Let's give it a go. So I'm gonna again because I've got different armor piercing. I'll roll.
All right, just roll them here for me.
Okay. So it's hitting on 4s. Oh, that was a 2. Hang on. There we go. So this is not going my way. This is your chance to come back here.
So how many hits?
Well, 2.
2, and then you can't match my resilience on that.
No.
Blast damage, anything like that?
The only thing that is worth rolling about is, we'll say the green dice was for the sniper rifle.
Okay.
Which will still
because
add,
it hits,
it
gets it.
Yeah. Because that's normally you're in defensible terrain. I wouldn't do that, but it has got the suppressive fire rule.
Yeah. And it's just it has to hit.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
or
that's
is it. That it has to wound.
Yeah, it has to hit.
Okay. So they're ducking again.
Yeah. So there's no point in me rolling for the rest because I can't do anything. But at least you've kind of
ducked down a little.
So if I'm quick,
yeah, you can get another pin on them before we go next turn.
So actually, let's go for these guys then. If you're already, yeah, because you're within. So these are now. This is the unit with the burst laser. So that means normally I'd get 6 dice for my assault rifles, and I get another 4.
Right. And I assume it's all the same AP?
Yep, AP1. Okay. So I'm just going to roll them all at the same time. So this is it.
Yeah.
This is when I really need to actually...
Yeah, so it's 4s you need?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's have a look. Now this is more like it. So I've got 5.
Okay. No suppression. But
no suppression, but I've got
5 down to 4s.
Yeah, armor piercing 1. Yeah. Ugh. So I need all these to hit basically. And no. You obviously used up all my good luck on the last roll. So I've got 1.
Worth it.
Yeah. So nothing
to so that's round done.
Yeah, that's a round done.
All right, guys, we'll take a second here, get tied up, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
I finished up first last turn, so I get to go first this turn. I'm not going to be coy about it. These guys are activating first. They're dropping this.
Yeah.
And they're going to try and burn this unit up in here again.
Okay.
So 4 dice, needing 3s. Come on.
Oh, no.
Ah, lovely. So that's all 4.
This is bad.
So I'll put them there, and I'll roll the 2d3 with the black dice.
Yeah.
So that'll be 6.
Yeah.
So I'll grab 6 dice and put them together. Second 2d3 is... Oh, that was a 4.
Yeah.
So that's another 4. So I'll put those there.
Yeah.
That's another 2.
This is not looking good.
And that's another 4. Right, so that's what I have to roll to win you.
Okay. So 5s.
5s. AP1 down to 4.
Yeah.
Come on, they should die here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That is like overkill.
There's no there is no kill like overkill.
No. So yeah,
we figured out the mix this time.
Yeah, my resilience is 4. So they're gone. So what would happen is if that was like I had a team there, so I had 2 squads. Any kind of extra damage, if you haven't done enough to actually kill another squad, would then be marked as suppression tokens.
Got it.
So yeah, again, you can really start to quickly ramp up that suppression.
I'm happy. I burned a thingy. Okay, so your turn. I will mark these guys as activated, of course.
So turn 3, you've got to get in my half, basically my starting area by turn 4.
End of turn 4, yeah.
So I really need to.
See, I'm forcing you out of that gun line, I think.
Yeah.
I'm making you come for me. Because I've got my units that are down here. They're out of the way. You really have to work to get at them.
Yeah.
You could go for a fight.
Yeah.
I mean, you're better at fighting than me. I didn't realise that.
No. Well, okay, let's do that. Let's get these guys and let's have a fight. Yeah, why not?
So I'll roll my 4.
I roll my 6.
That'll be 1.
Okay. So I've got 4.
You could kill me here.
So that's actually rolling to wound. So I've done 4 wounds there.
All right, then you've met the resilience.
Yep. So
dead.
Gone. Yep.
Damn. So these guys go away. Okay. Note to self: don't charge dwarves into combat.
Yep.
So they go away. And that's an unactivated unit, and you've just activated it.
Yep.
So I now have to activate this unit that's down here, and they're just going to book it. So they're going to run.
So take off one of their suppression markers.
Yep. And they're just going to run 8 inches. I know people are looking at me going, Justin, you fool, what are you doing? You're running into no man's land, but I have to get there. These guys will run, and I'll just have them set so that they'll actually sit. And I assume because that's height 1, I can just run over it?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you could just kind of...
Grand.
Yeah.
So they've activated it, and now it's all on you.
Okay. I need to kind of stop you moving here, because if you get in my half, so you'll be... Yeah, you'll be well within that.
What's the thinking here?
I'm just going to shoot.
Okay.
I can...
I'm hoping those 2 bases I can take enough to actually just keep going.
Yeah.
But you do have 2 units staring at me.
Yeah. Yeah, because these will be...
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they're in range as well. Okay, well, let's go for the... Well, then again, you've got these guys as well.
Yeah. So the win condition, is it just that I have to get to your end, or I have to have more?
So you have to have more. Yeah, you have to have the same, or...
And do my guys cost more?
Well, not in this one. It's kind of how many units you've got. So I've got, obviously, 3 in here, actually, at the minute. So you've got kind of
3 left.
3 as well. So it's kind of...
I can go for the win.
You can go for the win.
I just have to hope that my resilience holds up.
Yeah, because you can obviously come out of here and sprint forward.
Be in.
Yeah.
And then down here, I can just charge forward again.
Yeah.
And next turn, maybe even run into one of those buildings.
Yeah.
Actually give myself good cover.
Well, exactly, yeah. So then you'd be... Yeah, because you could probably make it into here, actually.
So...
In that case, I just need to try and take you out.
Yeah.
Let's not mess around. I was going to blaze away, but let's not mess around. So
well, blaze away would actually give you the game then, because then I would only drop 1.
Yeah.
And I would be completely knackered. So it depends on what you think the odds are better on. Do you roll to kill, or do you roll to lock me down?
So I'd be rolling on a 6+ to blaze away.
Yeah, with 10 dice.
Yeah, I could do. Okay. Let's give it a go. Let's try, because, that's the kind of thing is, it's not always about killing the opponent. Sometimes it can be just about suppressing them.
All right, give it to me here.
Okay. So these guys, they're hitting on 6s.
Yeah.
Oh,
my. 1. Oh.
This is...
Bad advice.
Yeah.
Bad advice, sorry.
This is the last time I listened to Justin. Okay. I'm not going to make the same mistake with these guys. These guys are just going to shoot.
All right, you're going for the kill.
Yeah.
6 shots.
6 shots. You're in the open, hitting on 3s.
Ooh, that'll be 5.
4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I do take the suppression.
Yep. So you will be suppressed.
Yep.
And then I now roll to actually wound.
Yep.
So you're on 5
down to 4s, needing 4.
So I've got 2, but that's not enough. But at least you are suppressed again.
And is that all units done?
I've got these guys left.
Up the top. Are they going to shoot into here again?
Yeah, I think, because I don't want to move forward, because if I move too far forward, you're just going to charge me, basically.
Yeah, but if I charge you and you get to shoot me on the way in, and then if you can move far enough forward that I actually can't get past you during the combat unless I win, and dwarves, as we've seen, aren't great in combat.
Yeah.
And they've probably got the wrist blades, don't they?
Yeah, the Pathfinders. They're not bad. They roll 6 dice.
Stop. You're taking advice from me again.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Hang on, wait a minute. Yeah. I think I'm just going to... You're in the terrain. I'm a bit worried about these guys, because I certainly don't want to be charging towards them, because obviously they will be flaming me with their blaze away, because as a charge reaction, you can blaze away.
Right.
But they've got that kind of the flamers, which hit on 3+ anyway.
Yeah.
So that could be quite nasty. You could be putting loads of suppression on me. So
it's up to yourself. What way do I do it?
I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
Let's do this. So I'm going to shoot with the pistol.
Yeah.
So that's, well, let me just check actually. I might have to go for the, I think I'm out actually for the pistol. Yeah, just out. So it's with the sniper rifle again.
Yep. Okay.
So that's 4 dice for the sniper rifle, and then 4 dice for the dog.
Burst laser, yeah.
Okay.
So you could do it with this. So
I mean,
up here.
Potentially. So we'll say green for the sniper rifle.
Yep.
So just 1 hits.
Yep. But that is a suppression.
Yeah. And then 3, oh, well, you know, if things go right here.
You've got a chance. So it's
armor piercing 2 for that one.
Yep.
And then it's armor piercing 1 for this one.
Yep. So 4s? No.
No.
Won't do that.
That was poor decision.
Yep.
I should have actually done what you said and kind of charged in.
Well, I wasn't even saying charge in. I was saying just move up so that you could block that lane to force me not to be able to get in.
Yeah, I suppose I could have done that actually. Yeah, that would have been.
The tactical mind of Justin.
Yeah.
Your mind boggles. All right, so that's round 3 done. We'll go away, we'll tidy up, and we'll come back for round 4 and get the game finished up for you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. We'll be back in a second. Okay, everybody, it's time for round 4.
Yeah.
Let's finish this up. So I finished first last turn, so I get to go first this time.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I think this is going to save my bacon. So down here, can I activate this unit, drop one of these suppression markers.
Yep, because of the headstrong rule.
Yeah, and they are going to go 8 inches. And just enough to get into the building. So put my squads in there.
Okay.
And I will give you the little token to mark.
Yeah.
They are indeed inside that
So they're hiding away in there now.
building. Yeah, so yeah, we can see them. They're in there.
Yeah, and that is within my 12 inches, so they now count.
Yeah, for victory. And because there are no windows in the side, I don't think they can be targeted.
No, they can't be targeted from the side.
Yeah.
My guys here could maybe just...
That squad there. Yeah, that could do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll leave that one.
It's your turn.
Okay, well, considering you gave me that good advice last time that I ignored, this time I'm going to listen to it. So.
All right, so are you moving up?
Yeah, I'm going to move up, try and block you out the way.
All right, so your deployment is how far in?
12 inches, so...
Yeah, so they'd have space to move up to actually block.
Yeah, so they could actually block you out the way. So they can move 5.
Yeah, because it does me no good to burn you this turn, because I need to get in there. So I would have to maybe assault you and win to move forward and on through.
Yeah, because I've got.
You were telling me that if you win a combat, you can move forward.
Yeah, you can move. Yes, if you win, you can push the other team back or forward. So
okay.
So they can run. They can do a long action and go 10 to here.
Okay.
And then the dog comes up with them. So they can't shoot now.
But they've blocked it.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, now, do I be a jackass? Votes below.
Nah.
Okay, everybody voted yes, I'm being a jackass. What I can actually do here, I'm thinking. Now, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but the pipes we can get into, yeah?
Yeah, we said the pipe. Oh, I know what you're about to do.
This pipes here, my guys are going to ignore you and just run for the pipes.
Oh my.
Jump inside. So I'll put them to the side of the pipes.
Okay, well, they can balance on these boxes. Look, there we go.
Yeah, and I'll put the little symbol there, and they drop that.
So you've just snuck into the pipes.
Yeah, they've just saw you walking up and went, right, leg it.
That is...
Now, you do have a chance still to win.
Yeah.
Because down the end here, you can fire with these guys.
Yep.
You can move these guys into firing position. So you may be able to shoot me out and actually bring the game back.
Yeah.
But this is one of those things, guys. Whenever you're playing an objective-based game, don't get distracted by someone throwing a target in front of you.
Okay.
What are you planning?
I'm out of an assault, so it would just be a normal shoot.
But I think you can maybe get enough shooting on there to perhaps get them. You've got 3 chances of this. Yeah, so you can't get these guys to actually come out and across then?
Well, no, because I'm not going to be able to... I just don't think I'll be able to make it round, particularly to assault them. So...
Shoot.
I think, I'm just going to have to shoot, and hope for the best, basically.
Like I said, 3 chances.
Yeah.
You know, 3 decent chances here. And you don't even have to worry about me shooting back, so you can move yourself out and get into the best angle for it.
But they can, they can still see, they've crawled back through, they've crawled the other way back through the pipes now.
All right, so the pipes are big enough to turn right in.
Yeah. Well, they can sneak, kind of crawl backwards. So, okay. So we'll turn, I imagine they've turned around now.
Yeah.
In the pipes. See, this is more like what the Veermen would be doing, like kind of staying in these pipes. The rats, not the kind of enforcers, they're meant to be charging around. And then let's shoot them in the back.
Okay, shoot them.
Sadly, I don't get any bonuses for shooting you in the back. So it's 6 dice because I'm with my... Oh, it's actually 4 dice because I'm with my sniper rifle. Unfortunately, you're just out of range.
Of the pistols?
Yeah, so I need all of these to hit.
Yeah, it's worth a try though.
Yeah, because I would take 1... Yeah.
So it's 4s?
Yep.
So base 3 plus 1 because I'm in the building.
Yeah, that's right.
Roll away.
Okay, so roll down here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is it.
Okay.
All of these are going to be 6s.
Go on.
Ugh. So 2.
Not enough.
No, not enough. I mean, I do... So I would add another suppression one to you because they've got the...
Yep. So.
But actually, there's not much point.
We'll take it.
So...
Now, there's an important question. Are there any suppression tests that would actually make me run away?
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen that in this game.
No, so say if it gets to the point when I double your... Say if you had 4 of these on, then you are grounded.
Ooh, thank you for Headstrong.
So that is when... So if I keep adding them to, what you can actually remove a unit without killing them.
Yeah.
Because what will happen is, if you're grounded, you have to roll a suppression check, and on a d6, you have to try and roll under their nerve. So you've got a nerve of...
Yeah, I'm suddenly seeing that double bases of the sniper is just running as 2 separate teams is going to be really useful if they work in concert.
Yeah, exactly. So
and you can just constantly build. Yeah,
and things like Blaze Away. That's why Blaze Away is good, because you may not be actually wounding the unit,
but you're throwing a lot of
always putting that suppression on. Yeah. So...
All right. Well, onward. You have 2 more units that you can try this with.
Yeah, see, I'm stuck here because obviously I can't really get around to the front to shoot you in the front.
These guys with their move can get to an angle where I'd say they could shoot, and if these guys go first, I'd say they can get to an angle where they can also shoot.
Now, see, the problem with that is, if I'm taking... Yeah, I mean, it's basically all or nothing now.
Yeah.
Because if I take them out of my deployment, then you will obviously be outnumbering me.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so, that's the problem.
You've won at the minute anyway, because you just need to get...
I just have to survive.
You have to equal my team. So
I see it.
You've got 3 guys in here. So actually you've done...
Yeah. So even if you took a unit out, killed a unit, took a unit out, killed a unit, I would still be winning.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm pretty stuck, yeah. Good game.
All right, well, guys, that is the new basic rule system for Warpath. I'm sure there are more advanced rules, more special weapons and stuff, special units you can throw in. Yeah. Tell you what, let's go away. Yeah. We'll actually maybe play another game at some point as well. Guys, get your comments down below. Let us know what you think, because, you know, that's the most important part. Because you only can beta test a game until it lands in the public's hand. Then the real stress testing begins. So we'll move on. We will see you in the next one.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe, and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.